Hey guys, Amber here, and it's day one of our party. So I'm going to be talking a little bit about foundation and concealer today. As you can see, I've gotten quite a bit of breakouts, some hormonal breakouts right now. So trying to, cover those up can be difficult and can be a challenge. So I want to show you what some of our foundations can do for you. So we have a couple of different options. We have our BB Flawless Cream. So this is a really moisturizing foundation that I really love to use in the wintertime when my skin dries out a little bit more. So I use that in the wintertime with our Mineral Touch pressed powder, really to give it a nice finish. I love this compact because it's a great size. It also comes with a little pad here, but it also has a separator, so you're not introducing bacteria constantly to your pad here, but it's not an extra piece that's going to break and fall off on the bottom. So loving using that one. It's amazing. But my favorite, which is really what this is all about in this party this week, is the Mineral Touch foundation. It's back, ladies. So I know everyone's been waiting for this to come back in stock. I'm using chiffon, which is my summer kind of color. I usually go to a little bit lighter, like organza, during the winter time as well. Once I get really super pale. So, but with Mineral Touch, this one, it goes on as a liquid, but dries as a powder, and it feels like butter. It's amazing. So, where the BB cream goes on as a liquid, but it gives you kind of a nice sheen and a glow to it. So if your skin's really dry, it'll help you with that. And of course, you can never go without our concealer, Liquid Touch Concealer. It's incredible. So this will cover up anything and everything. But with this, it's just miracles right here. So we've called it Liquid Gold, the unicorn. It's just an amazing product. So hope you guys get it. It's finally back in stock today, officially, for all the shades to buy with individual purchases, limit of 2 on those. But you could also buy it in a set, which we'll talk about later on this week. So I've already used my Divine moisturizer and prepped my face, as well as using my primer. So you make sure you always want to have a primer to give you that barrier between your skin and the makeup. So I'm going to start here with, I start first with my concealer, and I try to keep it really simple and basic, and just, you barely have to use any, like half of a grain of rice will cover everything. So I just put a little bit under my eyes. Hopefully some of this redness will go away as well. I'll just add a little bit more to some of my blemishes here. Just a tiny little bit on my nose here where it's got a lot of redness today. So it's kind of hard to see in this light, but it gives you a really nice coverage and it dries super soft. But now on to the star of the show. So I really like using a beauty blender to apply this. I know a lot of people use a brush, which is perfectly fine, but I've just gotten really comfortable with a beauty blender. Make sure you shake this up really good because it is all minerals and it's super healthy for your skin. It will separate, so you might get it, if it's really watery, what tends to happen is it stays up in it because it's got a dropper, so it'll stay up in there. So I usually squeeze the dropper a few times, shake it, and then squeeze it one last time to get that on there. So it really only takes, just depending on how much coverage you want, typically about 5 drops will do, but you can add more if you need to. So we'll start there. And then you're just dabbing it on your skin, and it is a lot for what little bit you have to use. You will be able to use at least 100 uses out of one bottle, which is amazing. If you're really professional at your makeup, you can always grab a different couple of shades and do some contouring with it. It's great for that. I have not quite mastered that ability yet, and it's a little much for my daytime job. I'm just not quite that advanced yet, but maybe one day we'll get there. And bring it down on your neck. And I take a look here. So, as you can see, it really evened out my skin tone here. I'm going to do a little bit more on my cheeks where I'm still a little red in some places. And it's kind of hard to see, but it is really just a gorgeous finish on it. And I wish you could feel it in person. It feels just so soft and velvety when you touch it. It just, your skin feels amazing when you have it on. So that is the Liquid Touch, and it definitely gives a nice even tone and doesn't, my skin will peel a lot of times when I put foundations on, so this has been the one thing I can apply to my skin that doesn't cause me to immediately dry out and start peeling all of the product off or looking patchy throughout the day. You know, I don't really have to do any touch-ups throughout the day to it at all to make it, you know, look a certain way. And then I'm just gonna touch up my bags area here with a little bit more concealer. And because I do want to brighten it a little bit, I'm going to use a lighter shade along with my current one. I'm going to add a little tiny dab of Scarlet in here, which is our lightest shade and is really beautiful. It has this kind of pearly finish to it. So I'm just going to mix those. And that's the great thing. I like to have a lot of colors on hand, so I can really mix those together and make that perfect shade for myself, because my skin color changes many times throughout the year. If you're like me, your daily habits change, and wish I had better light in here. It's a little yellow colored, but so I'm not sure if you can see. I'll go with more natural light here. Just much more of an even, just gorgeous finish to it. And then I'm going to finish it off with the compact, which you don't need to do, but I just like to, because sometimes I work 12, 15 hours a day, so I just like to have that confidence that it is set and not going anywhere. So I'm using my compact in, actually I went a little bit darker in this one, is Cashmere. Just does so well with any of the foundations, really. This compact is amazing. The powder just gives you a really nice soft, adds to the velvety finish of the foundation. Alright, so this is the final product. So I have a very smooth, clean surface to really start my makeup with. As you can see, I don't have any eyebrows to deal with, but I mean, seriously, like, I've never had coverage like that with any other makeup, and I've paid upwards of $90, $100 a bottle for foundations through Guerlain, Lancome, Estee Lauder, Christian Dior, and I've never been able to get this kind of finish and texture on my skin as I have with the Liquid Touch foundation. So, you know, this week we're going to go through all the different areas of the face, but starting off with the Liquid Gold Photoshop in a bottle. So I hope you guys check it out. Send me some messages if you have any questions on color matching or need help knowing which formula is best for you, because we also have a cream compact as well that a lot of my friends like that use that regularly. So hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.